Phil&Teds send me their new Traveler pack and play. So I am going to set it up for the first time. Let's go for it. Okay, so these are the side poles. This one stays together. You don't need to undo this one every single time, which reduces some maintenance. This shouldn't take me more than 5 minutes to put together, I don't think. I like that they've made these like seams so tight together, so there's not like much room for error or for fingers. Super simple. You know what my theory on pack and plays is? The setup has to be self-explanatory enough that grandparents can do it. The people who are not in the parenting world. Okay, so this took me 3 minutes to put it together as the infant crib. So this is infant, not your newborn bassinet. I love that there is no room on these edges for little fingers or for things to unhook, and that the mesh is very well fitting right to the bottom. I haven't put the mattress in, but it actually has hooks down to the bottom to keep the mattress in place, which is like ideal for safe baby sleep. The instructions are super simple, which I really like, and it's compact. Okay, so one of the things that people always say is like, what am I gonna do with my toddler? They're not big enough or reliable enough, I guess, to just be on a mat on the floor. And so what am I gonna do when we go traveling and they are used to a toddler bed? So they still feel very comfortable and safe in that smaller environment, and that larger environment can make them feel a bit unsafe. This is also why I love this, is because it is not just a pack and play that you are going to get for your baby shower and then it's done after 3 to 4 months. This is going to be useful right through toddlerhood. If you want to use it as a toddler bed, unhook the zips here and put the mattress on top. It allows them to crawl in and to feel safe in that smaller environment that they're used to. One of the things I really like about this pack and play is sometimes when you're traveling, your kids are gonna have a hard time falling asleep. And it is okay to need to help your baby to sleep when they're experiencing new and hard things. If they are using it as a crib, I will unzip the side while they are falling asleep, and then I can actually get down and comfort them easier, and I find that way easier on my back and my arms, and if I needed to nurse them. And then as they fall asleep, I'm able to zip the side back up to keep them safe while I'm not in there. I am going to do the mattresses now. What you're going to do is unscrew all of these, and you're going to let them expand. And then you're going to close the nozzles once it's fully expanded. Then you can put on the sheet that they have provided. I love that they have provided one, because what it means is that it is going to be safe because it is proper fitting. I set up the bassinet next. It can also turn into a co-sleeper, which co-sleeping isn't recommended. However, we acknowledge a lot of families need it or use it, especially while traveling, and so it's great to have an option where you can do that in a most safe way. One of these sides actually has this adjustable leg, and this is for when you are using it as a co-sleeper, because we want to make sure that this leg is flat against the bed. So I have a 6-month-old. She is not crawling. She's safe to be in a sleep space that is this shallow. I will be taking this camping 4 times this summer, 1 hotel trip, and I usually also would take this on an international flight because it is so light and compact. So what will I do to prepare my 6-month-old? First of all, I'm going to set it up when she is in the room. Definitely be washing this sheet ahead of time so it smells like home. I love that they have these sleeves. You put the leg in, and it means that this is not going to rot. So I had this other pack and play for my first daughter. It would have been 5 years ago, and we went to my sister-in-law's wedding. We were staying in this old country home. It was absolutely beautiful. However, the pack and play, I had put her in the bassinet version, and there was nothing to hold the bassinet. It was kind of like a hanging bassinet. In this old home, every time people would walk, it would shake the floor, and because this bassinet piece on this other pack and play was not pinned back like this is, then she would wake up every time because her bed would shake. And so we ended up not even using it because it was so frustrating. She'd just get to sleep and then she'd wake up purely from the movement of the floor. So I am really thrilled that they thought of this. Look how deep that is. Oh, that's sturdy. Phil and Ted have really outdone themselves this time. The old version that I did have did not have the bassinet version. And this is like sturdy, it is tight, it is fantastic. Like, it feels really safe. I have no concerns about putting my infant in this bassinet. Okay, so this is why, with their like genius idea of doing this bassinet version and also it turning into a co-sleeper, they have made the 2-part mattress. So you're going to put this in, you're going to fold it in on itself inside. So then we have a really nice taut crib mattress sheet. And then the half piece of the mattress fits in here. Now, obviously I haven't had much time to blow up the mattress, so it's a little wobbly, but it won't, when it's full of air, it won't be. With the Phil and Ted Traveler Pack and Play, we have so many additional features that they didn't have before. It has a 2-part mattress. That means that you can use it for a toddler, infant, or in the bassinet form as well. We don't have the mattress in here right now. It is super sturdy when it comes to your infant, your newborn, and your toddler, and it has a co-sleeping option. There, the legs move. They've thought of everything with this. There are multiple different parts, and the instructions were super simple as well, which I love because, well, mom brain. And then when you're traveling, usually everything's a little bit chaotic, and that's okay. However, we want things that are easily used while traveling. It's one of those things that is going to go with you through years.